door, but get away, and that was like psychosis. But now I could just slip if I want, just to slip. Like let's slip, just slip, but not slip hard because psychosis
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
it's like it slips hard, but I can't control none of it.
It's
It's
a bad
it's
trip. Yeah.
it's
You
like when
slip
it start
now
when
and you control it.
it's like trying to pick up some curtains, right? It's like, oh, it's just curtains. They just made out of paper or whatever. It's just curtains. But then it's like, oh, bro, but these curtains too heavy to pick. I can't even pick it up. That's what the bad one. That's what the psychosis is like. It's like, oh, it's too heavy for me to even move it. It's just coming over me, and I'm like, oh, I don't want that.
Oh wow.
Ah. But now it's just like I don't even have to touch the curtain. I just look at it and I'm like, oh, check that out. Oh, that's crazy. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that's crazy because if I say that's crazy, then I have to analyze crazy, and then when I analyze crazy, I realize it's not crazy. It's just reality. But that's why I'm saying don't fuck with it the way that'll piss it off. But it's not even that it pisses it off. I'm just speaking human language. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying like just chill with it.
Well, speak that alien language then.
Okay.
Don't
You see that video where the dude's like, let that Holy Ghost come about you. And he's like, and then dude went for like a 4 mile sprint. He's like, that was so funny, bro.
Yeah, I
That
didn't
had
catch
me
that one.
laughing.
I did not catch that one.
Oh, you better look it up. Look up Holy Spirit speaking tongues or something like that. And the dude's like, go ahead, brother. Let that Holy Spirit come about you. And dude was like, hum somebody but don't know. The whole crowd went wild.
Yeah,
Dude, belief is a hell of a drug.
ain't it? Belief will make you
All
slap.
drugs.
Belief will make you slap somebody.
belief, belief will make you suck on some toes.
Oh, what's up with it, Lupita? Lup. What's up with it, Lupita Soup, man? Yeah, it's been a long time. What you been up to?
He said cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, I hope everybody having a blessed day out there. You feel me? You know it's you know how it is.
It's looking nice.
You feel me?
Looking nice today.
If you having a bad day, just round it off to the nearest five.
That'll do it. That'll do it for you.
round it to the nearest five. You feel me? And then it'll be great.
Yeah.
It'll be dummy great. It's like going through it, finishing my DUI troubles. Looking good, True. Oh yeah, thank you. Like your man on the DUI. You know what? It's kind of crazy. I understand because it was a time to where I used to drink and drive, and I don't know. Just after a while, I just wouldn't do it no more. Like if I drink something, I won't go drive. I just won't do it. What's up with it? Uh, he said, "Hello, I have a fish in my drawer."
That's
I got a
funny.
I got a fish in my drawer. Is it still alive? It survived?
It's swimming right now.
Is it swimming right now? Like what the heck? How'd you get it in there? How did it get in there? Was you swimming in the ocean? Is it in your drawers? Like your drawers?
Like the first question to ask is, what kind of fish is it?
You better, if it's swimming in your drawers, you better clench your ass cheeks.
Oh no!
Cause it's gonna get
Oh, that's one
spooked
of
in
the
it.
Amazon.
It's gonna get
One of
spooked,
the
and the
Amazon
first thing it's
series.
gonna do is go for the tunnel. It's gonna go for the tunnel.
We go for the promo. I got it. I'm ready to take it.
The lady from the basement told me to put it there, and I don't have a basement. Yeah, yeah, you was on shrooms. Yeah, it's alive. I feel it. Yeah, man, clench your cheeks, man, clench your cheeks. Oh man, remember Eddie Murphy though? Remember Eddie Murphy was saying that about the doo doo when he had the joke. Well, Eddie Murphy Raw. And he was like, dun it, talking about playing with the doodoo in the tub. It's about to go in the tunnel. Like,
no, I don't remember that.
Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah, I remember.
Is that the one where he's wearing Michael Jackson outfit?
Yeah, he got on the tight purple fit.
He wore a red one, a red suit, a red leather suit.
It was. I thought it was like the purplish like blue. The one with Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah, that's another Mandela effect.
Is it? Man, hold on, man.
I'm ready today.
He said he got a fish in his pants. He said it, and since his writing, his name is in Japanese, it just might be a koi fish.
Hey,
Might be a
don't
koi.
bring no fishing net with you to Jamaica, you know.
Huh.
You might never make it back here.
Eddie
So,
Murphy Raw.
Watch it with the fishy argument.
It might be a clownfish.
Oh, okay, yeah. The one Delirious is when he had on the red one, and Raw when he had on the purple one.
Oh, you're right. Right.
But the fishing net, why you say? Now I don't get that. Why you say don't take no fishing net to Jamaica?
No, man, you can't go to Jamaica with them argument. They were fishing in ponds and slipping a tunnel. That way up, man. That wrong. Hey, just talk to them, man.
He said. She said, "I am."
The man that you know them in group with the blood clot. About 10 bucks, then get already to blood clot. Each man dead already.
Oh.
Back in the day, Shaw usually beat up everybody in our school.
Damn.
No, them don't know nothing, brother. We don't really brag about them things. you have to tell them.
Damn, the fish in there. She said, "I am a lady," and no, it's a goldfish. Well, you got two holes to close. I apologize for that, dog. I ain't usually like that, but I'm just saying. Oh, Peter said Papa might get mad at me for hiding a cat in my room.
Hopefully you got that freshwater
If you-
fish and not that saltwater.
Hey, that's crazy, though. Say Papa might get mad for hiding a cat in my room. If you're a female, that's two cats, right? I'm like, I wasn't even trying to be funny. I'm just saying.
Wow.
He said, "Put on a gorilla suit." Cry, you stupid. Put on a gorilla suit and throw bananas at people.
How we doing that? How we putting on the gorilla suit, running through the red light camera?
Man. Yeah, where you headed to, Regal?
Take one guess.
To the casino.
You already know.
Will you make enough money to be proud of yourself?
What?
I don't make no money. Yesterday bro, you guys don't even want to believe this story I'm gonna tell you. Last night.
You sold your ass.
So you can gamble.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh, hell no.
Last
to the fish farm.
I was playing blackjack. And this lady, I wanted to go sit right next to. I wanted to go sit. So you know they have different spots at the table, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, I felt like, man, for some reason I want to sit at the end seat. But the lady's sitting next to me, and I felt like if I go sit in the end seat, she's gonna be like, "Oh, you wanna take my place?" Because her place was taking the last person to take the card. Where I was like, I kind of want to be the last person, but for some stupid reason, I was like being nice about it. I was like, "Nah, I just stay here. I'm not gonna make a big thing, right? Because I don't want her to feel like what you think your spot's bad, you know, that type of thing." So I was like, whatever. Long story short is, bro, I would have won over $1,000 in like 4 hands.
Damn.
If I would have just done what I said I wanted to do.
Yeah, if it was the 5th, we'd all be drunk too. You feel me? I'm just saying.
I'll tell you. Well, I mean, no, right? Because true, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking afterward. I was thinking to myself, like, hey, I can't even think about it because it's not true. Whatever I want to think about it, it's not true because it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You smell me? It didn't happen but all day at work, I was like, damn, I can't.
Nah, see, that's the cold thing. It did happen. It just didn't happen to you.
100. It did happen. But the thing is, I would have won. I would have been one hell of one.
Yeah. Hey, Cryo, you still on the live, Cryo? Oh, dang, Cryo left. Hey, she won that money, though. Then she walked away. She act like she didn't even know you.
She like lives there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She like lives there, bro. For real. Like that old lady, that's all she got is that place. Like, and she's all right, but she's a cool old lady and all that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I shouldn't have not been nice, and I should have just been like, you know, I'm gonna sit right there because I just have a feeling like I want to sit there to gamble right there.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it.
Hey, it is what it is. At least you ain't got a fish in your pants. I'm just saying. You feel me? You doing pretty good.
I got a whale in my pants. You know what I'm saying? A beluga fish.
She said, can you put two fake plastic eyes on the back of your head, huh? Then I had eyes in the back of my head. I don't want to see everybody. I like, you know, just seeing forward right now. Music Hub. Yeah, make sure y'all check out BHMG Music. That's Nobby right there. Rolling up, listening to my guy True. And man, you need to come in here and talk. Nobby get to talking, y'all all be wanting. Everybody want to listen. Like everybody. Well, I'm gonna wait till you roll up then, now before I spark back up. I was trying to hit Cryo up though. But oh, you back, Ty? Was you here just now, Ty? Ty probably just got back. Oh my, the basement lady wants to play card games. Tell her you want to play strip poker. Hey, if you talking to a lady in your basement, but you ain't got a basement, you in the right spot. Trust me. This is the spot to be at if you talking to a lady in your basement and you don't got a basement. You came to the right spot. You feel me? That's crazy. But you is hella funny. What's your name though? Like how we say your name? How do we? I know that's. I know you don't got a basement. That's the crazy part. So the lady is channeling from somebody else's basement. But how did we pronounce your name though? We can't even tell your name, which is trippy. Hatora. That's how you say it. Hatora. Hatoru. 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 Hataru. Hot. Tar. Or is it hot teru? Hatoru. What made you jump? What made? Oh yeah, dang! I forgot because we going live that one way, so it's gonna be all kind of different people popping in, and like people know that, like this is like this is like a free chat Friday, so people can also come into the Discord and talk if you want. But the lady wears a queen card suit with pale makeup. Just call me Saturn. Saturn. Oh, that's dope. Hey, you should ask her some questions, though. Ask her what she here for. What are you doing? Why are you really here? What's the real... Are you a spirit or a ghost? Ask her, is she a spirit or a ghost? Because how you going to play cards with her if she a spirit or a ghost? And then how is she calling you? Is she calling you on the phone? Or is she... We're going to dive a little deeper into this, you guys. Is she calling you on the phone? Or is she just telepathically talking to you? Explorer of the further regions of experience. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely in the right place. You dive into psychedelics? In my house. But you said she in your house, she in the basement, but then you don't got a basement. IRL in my house. What the hell do that? I don't get it. See, now you done lost me all the way. I'm all the way to the lost side of things. I'm just be entertaining everything, huh? Like, and you gonna tell me I look like Mr. Clean? That was a good one, though. Like, you look like Mr. Clean. Yeah, the black Mr. Clean. Man. Oh, all right, Nobby. Oh, yeah, cheers, man. Let me go and spark back up with you. Dre, you reading this, Dre?
Nah, I'm in a game right now.
Oh, damn, what game you playing?
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite. I can't find my capture card, man. I'd have been getting down with you. I don't even know where my capture card is. I might have to just stream it. I don't know where I put it at, though. I put it somewhere. It's like I looked everywhere. Yo. But yeah. So what you know about psychedelics, Saturn? See, look at me. Yeah, y'all ain't love to the fish. Because fish need love too. I'm just saying. People just want all the love. Fish need love. I keep my fish in the fish tank though. Hey, what new updates they got? They got some updates on Fortnite.
Yeah, new season just launched. It's kind of like a weird Mad Max Fallout type thing. Like it's more focused on vehicle play than anything else.
Yeah.
Vehicles are extremely overpowered.
Oh, for reals? They fast now?
Yeah, they got a bunch of upgrades. Like you can get like these Super Mario like bonuses all over the map. So you get like mounted turrets, like vehicle armor.
RL Station. Yeah. Oh, that's dope. That's
My
dope.
thing is the battle pass is like really, really lame. Like there's nothing good, so I don't know if I want to buy it.
Oh yeah. Big chill.
I might skip this season.
What's happening? Top
Man,
world.
how you play? How you been playing Fortnite lately, Big Chill?
I've been playing. I played yesterday game. I did the updates though. Yeah.
Man, you didn't tell me the cars was faster and everything.
Yeah, they got some underground, some little boosting. They got a little couple perks. But like you were saying, it's not crazy,
Hugo.
crazy stuff. But there's a lot
Hey,
of,
what you mean? Unlock it from where, Hugo? I remember that account, but I
There's a
don't
lot
know
of-
how you unlock it. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I think is you talking about on YouTube?
Come on, inside.
Cause I unblocked everybody that was like blocked on YouTube.
Like
Let
you
me
know
go
how every
see.
season they got like this one major skin that unlocks like midway into the season, and it's like supposed to be like something that's like pulp culture. This time they got Magneto. This is like the dumbest looking Magneto I've ever seen. Like he kind of looks like he has a pajama on or something.
All right. Come on,
Uh,
inside. Let's
see, approve users hitting you. Man.
Oh yeah. They got some
I'm
different
trying to
weapons.
see,
No
yeah, I'm trying.
rockets,
I
but I don't see
do-
no weapon launcher.
I like the fist rockets, man. Those things are fun.
Yeah, they got some kind of new. I don't know what game or cartoon it's from. Some bracelets that you can jump in the sky. I didn't know what they were for until I seen somebody else use them. I figured it out. I only played twice, maybe in the past couple
Yo,
months. Man, but I hopped
you
on.
gotta do
Yeah.
like combos with them. Like you gotta jump in the air and then aim and then like smash down.
Seven moderators. Defaults. Nah, I don't see your thing on here. You ain't.
I just
you
won
ain't
2
blocked
games
on.
in a row and then I lost my last one.
Let me see what you said. I can't chat with my Hugo account. I'm trying. I don't see. Oh wow. Wait, let me see. I think you talking to a spirit, Saturn. Saturn probably a spirit.
Yeah,
We got a spirit in the chat right now. Big Chill. She said, Big Chill. She said she was talking to a spirit in her that's in her base, a lady in her basement, but she don't have a basement.
What?
Yeah, and the lady told her to put a fish in her pants.
On YouTube
I mean,
instead of the chat. Well, the
Did she,
chat's
did she
still
commit to the request?
Did she what?
Did she commit to the request?
I think so. She said she had a fish in her pants. She said she put the fish in her pants because the lady in the basement told her to.
You know, you didn't have to actually put a real fish in your pants. You could have just drew a fish and then put it in your
Oh,
pocket.
I got you, Hugo. See if it worked, Hugo. See if it worked now. Wait, let me save it first. I think I found you. But why would that? Why would you be on block status? Hey, try it now, Hugo, and see if it worked. Cause I think I was able to do it. I'm hoping that was it.
Fish in your pants.
Yeah, it was
Ghosts
fun.
are like trolling people now. Must be one of the millennial ghosts.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because the one thing that I found out about doing YouTube, like you do get a lot of trolls at times, but then when you interact with them, you'll find out they not a troll. They was trolling at first, but then they stopped trolling, and then they be cool. But they just be seeing how people be. They just be checking the waters, checking the temperature. What are you gonna say if I say this? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see you now, Hugo. You back in.
become princes and kings like Shrek. But don't forget, Shrek was a troll too. Remember?
Yeah, he was.
Ogres are trolls too, so don't get it twisted.
That's crazy. You said troll just now. At the same exact second, or one of our chatters said, "I am no troll."
There you go, man. Well, way you do it, man. I'm a multi-dimensional being. I too am also a spirit.
Hey, but is you on YouTube, Cryo? Can you see the YouTube?
Yeah, I'm moderating for you.
Oh, okay. Look. I just bought. Son, you see this cart right here? This Escobars?
It's on a delay. I'll tell you when I see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You cough, and then you're looking around.
Yeah. You behind. You way behind. Yeah, it's just mad Saturn.
Yeah, there we go. I see it. Oh, is
Yeah.
that a nicotine one?
Yeah.
Man, I just quit those.
Oh man, damn. Man, I was just about I don't even smoke these things. I smoke
I think,
seven
Don't do it.
cigars.
You'll get stuck on.
Saturn might be confused. I don't think that's a lady spirit. That might be one of his blow-up dolls with no air in it. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out. Saturn, come into Discord, Saturn. What's you guys see that Japanese writing? And I'm saying sometimes those Japanese, yeah, they love their blow-up dolls. But I'm just saying they get holes sometimes. So patch it up.
Patch that. Can you
Patch
just go ahead and patch that? Scratch
Yeah.
that. Just go ahead and scratch that.
Since we're on YouTube, man, I'd like to bring some attention to some other matters. And Mitra, I mention you on Chris's channel all the time. If anybody else doesn't know, I'm talking about my brother Chris Muslis from up here on Jane Street, 2 blocks from Big Chill. We're not personal friends, but I appreciate his vlogging on YouTube. He's been to over 150 channels. He was in Trinidad. The Trinidad police has kidnapped him and put him in jail. So you know what I'm saying? Send support out there and free Chris Muslis, man, because he covers gangs and interviews people. They tried to get him to give some information. He ain't cooperating. They've had him now for like 3-4 days. If you do some search on YouTube, you see what I'm saying. He's a great, humble guy. Free Chris Muslis, man.
That's crazy messed up. So they're
Yeah,
trying
man,
to
you
get him.
hear me talk about him sometimes. I mentioned True's channel. I mean, yeah, man, some different people. It's good
Christmas list.
Christmas list.
list.
Trinidad, they arrested
It's not
him.
like
Sorry,
it's not
I
like
don't
Christmas.
have
It's
a
Chris
Discord.
must list.
Lit.
Chris
He's a-
must list.
Man, the lady in the basement got a Discord. Tell her to get on her.
Yeah, come on down, man. I talk to spirits.
The lady in the basement got a Discord. I'm just saying.
She know me. Trust me. Ask her about Chill. She'll tell you all about me, man. All right? Come on down.
And how'd you get this lady in your basement, though? No, I don't. Let me take that back. I was gonna say something weird. I wish I had a lady in the basement. I wish I had a lady in my basement. That don't even sound right.
Yeah, it's called your wife. If you want.
Oh my goodness, man.
I have a basement though. That's
Hey,
where it got
having
more.
a basement is nice. A fully furnished basement is nice.
He
Oh,
got a girl in the and he doesn't even have a basement. So what does he got? Like some kind of trap room? He got a trap down there or something? I don't know, man.
That's
Come on, man.
scary.
you still see it, Cryo?
Scary. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, watch.
Let me
Look
refresh
at
it and
this.
see.
No, I
Looking
got
at-
the.
What are we looking at? Streaming something?
It's got
What
you
are
with a bottle of water.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be right after that.
You don't have to have a Discord, man. Just hit the link. You can get a Discord.
The
Very
bam.
easy.
Oh, what is that? A Rubik's Cube grinder?
Yeah. With the mushrooms on it.
Looks pretty cool, can't lie. That's a full flour mill almost. That's pretty good.
See, she said, I don't have a basement. Your neighbors got a basement? Tell
Wait
her.
a minute. She said there was a basement lady. Now she don't have a basement?
Yeah.
I caught you.
Look, you don't get it? What she said was,
It's fish.
a lady from the basement been talking to me. But she said that's the crazy thing. I don't have a basement.
It's the basement of his mind.
So, yeah.
I have 11-store building in my mind, so I mean I can understand that. But I don't have a basement. It has a 3-story garage. We call it garage, not basement. But I feel you. I feel you, brother.
A basement.
Download Discord.
She
Come and let us
said,
know.
and she said she's a girl. She's not a guy.
My God. It looks Japanese writing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of those.
Yeah, if it's
names-
Japanese, it might have PPs. I don't know.
Girly guy or boy girl.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Don't judge. I'm not judging.
Yeah, I'm not judging either. I
But it
know
could be-
it's be that.
Japanese is its own
You
gender.
don't know. Just know you're real.
It'd be
Me,
like,
you don't have.
what if it actually just be so, like that one dude from My 600-Pound Life? He in the basement eating some chips and chili dogs. Got 10 chili dogs and stuff right now.
Or maybe she is the spirit. You understand? It could be some like Sixth Sense stuff happening here. You don't figure out to the end of the movie that really she's the ghost and the lady in the basement is real. I'm just saying, you know, it's a weird reality we live in. Anything's possible, right? Ever since Terrence came out with that stuff, I mean, come on. What's in between the static?
What you're saying is we're technically hallucinations?
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. Hallucinations. We're not even real. None of us are real.
Man, we've never been real.
Actually, depending on the definition of real, everything that is merely present is real by the fact of its presence.
Of its
Can you
presence.
prove it though? Can you
No,
prove
I'm real. I know I'm real. When nobody was around, I took off my shoes and man, it smelled real. Okay, so I'm real.
Well, here's the thing, though. I will tell it like this: you're asking for something called real proof, but I can't prove a real because a real is an action.
I could
You
always
can't
pack
prove
and
an action.
and
You
send
can
them
only
to you.
experience it.
I'll send my socks to you. You can prove they're real.
You're experiencing it in the now. It's real right now. I think.
Yeah.
But now it's gone. And you can't even prove that it was now then. When it was.
Ain't it trippy how
Yeah.
smelling something is technically eating a molecule of whatever you have in front of you?
That's what's happening all around. Decomposition of all life.
Well,
As soon
that's
as
the
you
thing.
come
It's
out,
considered
you're
nearly trace
dying.
molecules, you know.
Yeah,
Except
but
for
your
the-
nose is actually eating it. You're not really smelling it.
That's why you got nose hairs. You're not supposed to put stuff inside. It just
No,
those.
smelling is still smelling. You can't just call it something else because you define it further. Come on now. That's child's play.
Oh, it's scent
This ain't-
absorption. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to call it what you want.
Yeah, yeah. But hold on, I'm
Long-
about to see
So long
right
as
now.
it's associated to what we know. Like you can't just call it, oh, I'm climbing. What do you mean you're climbing? I don't understand how that is smelling. Oh, okay. I'm sniffing. Oh, that sounds little. Okay. You can make up your own words. Sure, go ahead. If it's catchy, it's catchy, man.
Smell
You know that
stuff.
phrase safe? Safe? Yeah, that's safe, man. Yeah, safe. I came up with that in 1983 when I was 11 years old. And that became a catchphrase.
So the
Safe.
sense of
Safe.
smell works by simulating olfactory sensor neurons in the nose with odor molecules. These neurons are located in a small patch of hard tissue inside the nose called the olfactory cleft. When you sniff, odor molecules are drawn to the top of the nose and dissolve in the olfactory, whatever this say right here, a layer of
Yeah, it's
mucus
like-
membrane. The molecules then spread through the mucus and attach to the cilia.
That little cavity
Like
at top of your
structures
nose,
attached to the
cocaine hit
receptor cells.
and
Molecules bind the receptor cells. Dang, it say the older molecules bind the receptor cells, which are responsible for our sense of smell and generate a signal. Golly, that is fucking weird.
when you do too much cocaine, you lose your smell of scent and stuff because that shit numbs the receptors. You're using them to fucking get high from coke instead of using that smell, you know? But you can't lose your sense if you be snorting that devil's candy, I'm just saying.
They capture specific odor molecules. When the receptor encounters its target odorant, it forms a ion channel, which is a pore that opens and activates the sensory cells. This activates in combination of neurons which send a code message to the brain that's perceived as a particular odor. The timing and odor of the active. This shit be lying sometimes though, right? Because have you ever had, okay, you can smell something, like, say if you smell something that seemed like it's something about the burn, it'll have like that smell, but it won't be nothing burning. Or like, you feel me? Like Saturn. Like, let's say if your breath smell like shit. Like, it's no shit around, but your breath got the smell of it.
I think sometimes your brain likes to fill in the gaps, like when you're listening to a song, but you heard it with a singer, and then you listen to the song without the singer, and the beat is kind of like mid, but because you heard it with the singer, the beat kind of like hits because you're already used to how you would flow on it. And like another thing with smelling is like that's weird that it says that it dissolves in your mucous membrane, because it's like a known thing that if you smell certain perfumes that have an aromatic cleave function in them with a octohedral shape to the aromatase molecule, it actually like lowers your testosterone, and it affects your androgenone binding in your body on your androgenone receptor. So you
Yeah.
do kind of intake that molecule still.
Yeah, you do. It soaks it right up. That's crazy, bro. All these molecules. Man. Who's Dimitri? What's up with it, Dimitri? I know. Did anybody even hear what's the name, DMT experience?
She said it was annoying, and it was like
Angie.
just a back and forth of trying to like stay in the experience, and then like she kept getting pulled out. But she said she had like a really great feeling about it. Like it like made her feel very positive.
Here, speaking of that devil.
Oh dang! I didn't even know. I didn't even see.
So
Devil, wow, wow.
I'm not sure. I like mushrooms better. I'm just not sure how I feel about DMT.
What? Okay, what happened?
We want to hear it. We want to hear it.
So I took DMT today, and I tried it the first time, and it felt like I didn't break through or anything, but I felt like all the bliss of mushrooms at once, like all that, like, you know how like the good feeling you get in your body, like the wave feeling, like that's what it felt like. It felt like all that body sensation, and I was like, okay, I like that, but I don't like it because I could do that every day. Like I could do that all day, every day, and I'd have to be careful with that. But then I tried it again later, and I figured out how to take the 3 really deep hits where where you take off, you know. And I still don't think I broke through, but that's when like I heard this, like my body started buzzing, and I heard this like tone in my head, and I don't know if it was like my bathroom exhaust fan buzzing or what it was, but it was like this tone, and it was really annoying, and I felt it throughout my whole body, and I was like, why do I feel this way? Oh my God. And I was like shaking my hands trying to like get that sound out of me because it was distracting me from like I was seeing these beautiful like round circular images. They were like spinning, like they were totally round, but they were spinning like gears, and they were like had like the kaleidoscope images inside of them. And so I couldn't, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it. Was a interesting experience, but I didn't really enjoy it because it just didn't. It wasn't hitting. And then I tried it again, maybe an hour later. About who's laughing at me? Maybe an hour
Me,
later.
you know, I'm like, I
Probably
do the same thing.
And this last time I tried it, I put my eye mask on, and I was fully ready. Like, I knew what to expect. I was fully ready. Turned the bathroom fan off and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I was just really resistant. I was like, okay, what are they gonna tell me? I literally in my head, I was like, what do you think you're gonna tell me? And I was seeing like what the things that I was seeing, like I felt like maybe I was seeing the gestures because it looked like a deck of cards. Like
Yes.
it looked like the images like a fractured deck of cards, like, and it was just like all over the place.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are they gonna tell me? What are they gonna tell me? And then I was like, you're not going to tell me anything? I was literally saying this out loud. I was like, you're not going to tell me anything? And then I took a fourth hit and I thought I was going to get sick. And I was like, okay. Okay, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. Okay. I was literally saying this out loud.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I was so tired. I had to take a nap. So then I went to sleep for like an hour and a half because I was so tired, and now my head is just pounding. It's just pounding like it was pounding after I did the 10 grams of mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. That's when you got to take a microdose.
I ain't taking no microdose or nothing. I should do some mushrooms right now.
That's what I'm saying. Just like a microdose. That's like one hit of Dimitri. But
No, fuck
it's
that. I'm done.
wild
I'm
because I
done.
be because hey, that card thing, I seen the gesture on some cards like that before.
Yeah.
And it was like
really
almost
did.
like it was but it was more than that. It was like, you know, the queen, the jack and shit like that, and it was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
It looked like all the images from a deck of cards was just shattered, and they were spinning around and spinning around. And then when I took that fourth hit, it was like they just shattered, and they started melting, and like the color, it went from like muted pinks and like a muted color rainbow to really sharp colors and a lot of blackness.
Yeah.
And things started melting, but the sharp rainbow color stayed, and it was like all the things that I saw started melting. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just felt like, yeah, that wasn't really like, I could have handled myself a little better. Like I shouldn't have, like shoulda woulda coulda, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
shouldn't have
say
taken
about,
that full hit, like whatever.
because when I seen the gestures, BGL, like I seen the gestures, right? Well, before I seen the gestures, I had a DMT experience to where I seen this box, and it was like a box, and like inside that box, it was like all kind of beautiful shit, right? But outside that box, it was like death and all the anything bad you can think of was on the outside of that box. And then I went back in, and the gestures was like you laughing at me, pointing at me with the box on the table, laughing like, you know, like everything, you know, all that good stuff that was in that box, and you couldn't even pay attention to it and sit on that box, because I kept looking at the bad stuff, letting it take me into that place. So it's like like avoiding that feeling or that thing that, you know, it's causing that you know, that darkness or whatever it is, and being able to pay attention and just focus on the good shit that's happening right there that you seeing.
I mean, the
If you know
whole
what I mean.
thing, at the end of the day, the whole thing was a good thing. Like, it was a real good experience. Like, for me, like I was telling Cryo earlier, like, the way I grew up thinking about the things I was taught about psychedelics, like I was taught that this shit was like make you grow. Literally, I was taught that this shit would make you grow horns and it would give your children birth defects and all these terrible things. And like to know that like this shit can actually like reprogram your mind to see the world in a way that can heal you and help you heal others and like
Yeah.
literally heal the world is like it's so I want, even if it's not for me, I want to experience it all at least once. So it doesn't even matter to me if DMT or LSD or MDMA, all these things, if they're not for me, I still think it's for me to try it once, like
Yeah.
I have such a less, like, if I get like Sun Tzu was fucking teasing me earlier about, what you call me, a pussy or whatever, like whatever, like
Yeah.
like my nervousness is from excitement. It's not
Yeah.
from fear of like, oh, this is gonna harm me or I'm gonna have a bad trip or whatever. It's more from like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. What's it gonna be like? As opposed to like, oh my god, I'm doing something bad.
Yeah, it's surpassing those fears though, and getting
Yeah.
over those fears.
Well, it's not even like the fear is gone because I know
Yeah.
that the thing that I was afraid of is a lie. Like, I'm not gonna grow horns.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give my baby's birth defects.
And this all the fears. It's not just that fear. It's just all the fears. The uncomfortableness. The how people look at me. The how they like. Do they know I'm high? All the fears.
Yeah. The fear, the judgment, all of that. You're exactly right. I absolutely agree with that.
The Galactic Police is gonna come arrest you.
Dang. If they do, they better come get me too.
Oh,
Cause I'm gonna be like,
they're coming for you. They're coming for Chill, and then Chill's coming for me, and then I'm gonna be like, nope, don't go get Booker.
They already got Chill before. They
Like, Chilly, come on, Chilly, come on.
Hey, he done been to alien prison already.
Oh.
Violating space-time traffic.
It's got spaceship traffic
She
tickets.
said the cars
parking
and the
tickets.
gestures summoned me to this chat. I mean BGL, but you see how it is though, BGL. It do make you want to keep going.
It does, and it's because it's so simple to keep going. Like you can keep it, but I got like I can only go so far. Like I'm super nauseous now. I think it's the propylene glycol. I can't keep smoking that shit. I gotta get some crystals and try the crystals. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna have to do my own extraction.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, with the vape, I used to have to hit the vape like 10 times. 10 times, but when I got that one good one though, I don't know. It just, man, sometimes it'll last like 30 minutes.
It kind of
20.
feels like it's a little bit of a waste of money if you gotta hit it like 10 times. Like you might as well just get like a really nice crystal.
That's what I'm saying. Even if I do the crystal, they'll know like that. I'm still gonna hit it like 5-6 times.
I agree. Like I hit it the first time, but I was taking really small hits because, I got baby lungs, and I think I hit it like between 4 and 7 times. I don't know. But I was taking really small hits. And then when I took the big hits, I did take really big hits. But my cart's almost gone now. Like, it's like all brown and goopy and thick now.
Oh, yeah.
From the whole syringe that I paid all that money for. I paid $75 for that motherfucking syringe. It's almost gone already.
Like the real thing, the powder, whether it's scorpion or snake or fucking toad. You got to get the powder. I know you don't weigh true say,
And
but
then-
like all you need is 0.3, 0.4, and you're gonna go to another
done.
place. You're gonna forget it. Realm. You're gonna disappear
you
for at
gotta-
least 1,000.
You got, and you know you got to disconnect that cart too. If it's like one of the screw-ons, you got to disconnect it.
I don't know about the cards.
Like, don't leave it connected. If it's like one of the, is it one of the screw-ons?
No, you just put it in and pull it out. It's like magnetic.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, because I'm
It's
like,
a sealed pod system with propylene glycol.
You got to get the powder and do the big chill method, like a Big Mac. Layer it in 3, man, and kill the whole bowl. Use about a gram and a half. Oh, sorry, half a gram to a gram of marijuana, man. You got to kill the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let me know. Call me in the morning.
And it,
Oh
and it
God, not
crystallizes.
bongs. Y'all know how I feel about bongs.
How you feel about bongs?
Oh, they're
Smoke.
disgusting.
Don't do my-
Get a bubbler then. If you don't like bongs, just get a bubbler.
Fortnite send me a pipe, a Fox pipe. God bless Fortnite. Respect, brothers, respect. I don't know what I did with it, but I showed you guys the pipe so you know it was real. I didn't make it up. But I don't know what I did with it. I think one of my friends stole it from me. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Remember the Fortnite pipe with the Fox head? Yeah, man. Fortnite send me an old man's pipe like the one
Yeah,
that
you
Fox
Jay
was
Fox.
shooting.
That's why.
Love me, man. I love Fortnite too. I love them. They hooked me up, man.
It's because
They
you Jay
hooked me up.
Fox. You Jay Fox. That's why they had to send it to you.
I always say, Father Fortnite. People try to report me, and then they look at it and they see I never did nothing wrong. I was positive. I told them report bullying. Don't share your account number. Everything what they say, man. I'm very positive. And yo, trust me, bro. Fortnite drops me 10, 50,000. Oh man, I just bought all kinds of stuff from the shop. New skins, all kinds of weapons, cards. Because I have a problem. I can't give away the money. Because they tell me before I gave away all the money, they don't want me to give it away no more. That I got to keep it and spend it on myself. Thank you, Fortnite.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Fortnite.
Yeah, I love
But
Father
yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah, that's dope. But
Yeah,
BGL,
To buy skins, they don't buy battle
I
pass
got-
because they gave it to me for free.
I gotta
So they say-
ask her. I gotta ask her though, Big Chill. What do you think was the height of your DMT experience?
Although
So far, I think the height of my DMT experience so far has been me thinking I could fight with something in my head like that. Like, you're not gonna tell me nothing. I'm just gonna take another hit. You're gonna tell me something, only to find out that that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's
It's the humility for me.
that's
all
wild.
about. It's the humility.
Hey, when you think of the battles you hold in your head, though, you hold some awesome battles in your own mind. Like you do that, I do it every day.
Indeed, and I of course like approach everything with so many expectations that I don't even really realize that I have until they're not met. And then I'm like, whoa, that's not what I expected at all. Oh, I thought it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be that. Oh, this is what it's like, like, yeah.
That's that expecting.
Boy, LSD is going to be a motherfucker. That shit's going to be here on Monday. Woo.
It's actually really.
We live right now, y'all. Y'all know we live.
direct.
Live.
We is lit right now, so be humble. Be humble, okay? Be humble.
That's what I'm saying. You stealth live and you make me
Start
sick.
start off with one tab. That's it.
That's what look, I've been thinking about this since I knew I was getting some. Like, yeah, I'm gonna start off with one tab.
And then it's crazy. That's another thing, like the DMT, like that one to where you said it felt like mushrooms. That's what I be feeling.
There's physical sensation. There's a possibility to have physical sensation along with the visual sensation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because something like that when I had just did it the other day, it's like a lot of my experiences, even mushroom experiences, like you can see that shit clearly. It's like it come back. It's like you open back up to it.
Does it make you nauseous?
Sometimes. I think that what made me nauseous is because I be holding my breath for like it seemed like 5 minutes. I'll be ready to pass out. until the DMT kick in. Then when the DMT kick in, it'd be like, dang, I don't even gotta breathe no more.
Oh, what's breathing for?
Yeah, I forgot I was holding my breath. Surprised I'm still woke. It'd be the weirdest feeling though. But then you got that buzzing sensation you said.
Yup, I was buzzing. My whole body had this like the tone. There was this sound like it's almost like sometimes when I'm coming up on mushrooms, I can hear a lot of times when I take apes, I can hear it's almost like I can hear the blood rushing in my ears when I'm coming up.
Yeah.
And that's how the sound was. That's how the sound started. It was like like a pressure in my head, and then like the blood was rushing in my ears, and then it started like droning in my ears, and it just like. Say again. It started like droning in my ears, and then it like sort of like spread out all through my body, and it was just an uncomfortable sensation.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable sensation.
What if you save a couple of hits before your fluid is finished, so like you could take it when you're like about to reach like a peak on like some like take a couple of mushrooms and then like wait maybe 2 hours, 3 hours in the trip, and then hit the pen.
That's a really good idea.
That candy flip.
I mean, I can do anything, right? Like,
yeah, you can
I can
do whatever.
Anything with what I got left.
You can do whatever you want. You're a big girl now.
I can do whatever I like.
That's gonna sing you though. That'll take it there, all the way there.
But will it? So if I do that, if I did something like that on mushrooms, though, would it like only last like DMT only lasts a few minutes, or would it be enhanced by the fact that mushrooms last a long time?
I think you would get a very large dose all of a sudden, like, because from the people who I spoke to who've done like combinations, they've always had like really like otherworldly experiences with them, like that have done Jedi trips or whatever. That's what it's called when you mix.
The Jedi trick.
When you mix.
But it will shorten that long extended mushroom trip though.
Well, I don't feel like mushroom trip. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean,
yeah, somebody said
I feel
that
like I get the peak of my mushroom experiences is always like 2.5 hours, like except for that 10-gram one. That one I was like, I was actively like tripping and hallucinating for hours and hours and hours.
I can see
for like 5 hours on that one, but that was 10 grams. Like
me right now, girl. I think I'm gonna do 14.
Go get it, Sanzu. Come on in here on that 14 grams. I want to hear you talking on 14 grams.
Why are you trying to get me started, Sanzu? It's too early for that.
No, it ain't. It's fine.
We gotta do it. Man.
You ain't got no
this shit.
You ain't got shit to do.
Oh yeah, huh?
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
Stimulate your mind.
Stimulate your mind, Craig.
I don't. It's wild because when I dive in nowadays, I don't even go looking for anything. So I'll be wide open for everything.
Yep.
14. I know I'm gonna die a couple times tonight.
Dang. The 14, what kind are they?
Not sure yet. Headed there.
Yeah. 14 grizzles.
I just inoculated 3 more jars of rye grains. I got a golden teacher jar and a hillbilly pumpkin jar and an enigma jar. And I really, really, really have to be so careful with this Enigma jar because I don't care if I fail the other two, but this Enigma jar, I really, really want that jar to succeed. And so I'm putting out.
The Enigma,
all-
that's the one that's like sort of whitish blue that looks like an alien, right?
Yeah, it looks like a brain. And I just want, even if I just get one little one, I don't even care. I just need some success because these last couple, the last two things that I tried have failed miserably, and I got some purple mystics going right now that I spawned a bulk like maybe 5-6 days ago, and I still don't see any.
Yo, some
I
of
don't
them
see.
actually take a long time. Like the Meza Campes that I got. These things
Mhm.
took 3 weeks for them to start pinning. 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, I think that's why I failed last time because I spawned them to bulk and I did not give them the time to colonize with no airflow. I just immediately put the filters on the thing instead of capping it off and letting it be in a high CO2 environment. So I had some, and it was purple mystics that I had before. So this time I just capped them off, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna be super patient, and if it takes 2 weeks or whatever for it to colonize, like I'm just keeping the lid closed. I'm keeping the caps on. It's super moist. It's super moist in there. There's humidity on the sides. It hasn't dried out in all the days that I've had it on there, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Be
Mushrooms, they are
patient.
the best mushrooms you have, and once you try them, you'll never try another mushroom again. You got to grow the whiteheads, aka the deadheads. They're they're mushrooms. All the other mushrooms are fucking poison to your intestine, give you gut rut and all these side effects. The whiteheads, genetically and they're natural, they don't have that shit, and it's the most closest to fucking DMT that you will get. If you never had, I don't know, anybody else have them in here?
Nah,
Tell
I
them
ain't
about
heard
it,
of
man.
them. Like the strongest ones I had was the albino penis envies.
The whiteheads, I don't know if you can crossbreed them with other strands too, but it's the whitehead DNA, man.
Let me
That's
see.
the DMT mushroom. I'm not lying. You can search it. Ask Shiva
I'm
or
about to
ask
do it.
Ozone. That's the
Whitehead
real mushroom.
mushrooms.
They're like next fucking level. I did mushrooms my whole life since I was 13 years old, man. I've done every single kind of mushrooms. Never did the whiteheads. The DMT, did LSD, and the whiteheads are like somewhere between LSD and DM fucking T, bro. Caught me totally off guard, 100%. And they're next level shrooms. But not just my opinion. Other people say they're like the highest grade, but like some people don't even consider them as shrooms. They use them in a lot of spiritual.
I know, but what's the regular name for them? Because what if they just
Luke is trying to look them up right now. He's
Yeah.
trying to Google. He can't find no
Is it-
whiteheads.
death mushrooms,
The
because you
death
have
cap-
some
not the
experience.
death
you have
cap, not the death cap, right? Them are like really do you in,
Death-
won't they?
the white caps, or maybe just out here. I don't know. I know the native people call them death caps because people that take them have like out of body experiences and they have like past life experiences. It's the next level. It reacts different parts of the fucking brain. Like it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. And once you do that mushroom, like the other
Yeah,
mushrooms,
so-
the tingle, the fine, the wavy shit,
Yeah,
the
because
deep
when you look up the death caps, it's the death caps is the ones that's poisonous.
We don't call them death caps, but I hear it referred to death, like dead heads and death heads or dead white heads, but not caps. We don't call them caps up here
Yeah.
because caps mean something else in Canada. Actual caps, ecstasy, mushroom caps. You can get caps of stuff.
What are those white mushrooms?
But
Let's
yeah,
see.
white. They're all white on the top. They're grown in very specific, and you don't have to drink deer piss to get high. But it's like the effect of the deer piss when it word is that the piss, when the deers eat it, piss, because if you eat that mushroom the deers eat, you won't get super high. But if you drink the piss, the amisteria, whatever the fuck that thing is, that gives you hallucination.
Yeah, the
But you don't need it's from the white.
Amanita muscaria.
Bro,
Amanita.
now, and like literally, you don't need big doses. Like literally small doses. But I wasn't told that, man. I swallowed like 6 grams and was on like a 12-hour DMT trip. It was amazing, up, down, all around. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's how the 4-ACO was. It was like 6, 8 hour. You peaking for 6 hours straight though. Like golly.
Bro, I woke up and had a coffee, and I went to the place where I was at the night before while still being in the kitchen talking to my girl, man. Like it was amazing. I was at multiple places at the same time. I was here and there. I didn't have to close my eyes or open my eyes. My eyes were open, but I forgot to do something when I was there, and I was doing it while I was in the kitchen with my girl. It was the most amazing feeling. Like it's different than DMT, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like different, man. It's different.
Yeah.
And mushrooms, once it breaks down in your system, your body puts it out. But no, this shit sticks around. Like even like 2-3 days later, I was feeling like I was on some penis envy or apes or something. You know, I wasn't hallucinating, but I was having some amazing thoughts. But only thoughts you get on mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Those shroom thoughts, you know, so detailed that you almost see what you think, but you could smell it for sure and feel it. Like, but this is 3 days later, bro. 2-3 days later.
Yeah, dang, that's wild.
But I got something. I got like the next half ounce of it, man. But I'm waiting to get together with some friends, and we're all gonna take like 3-4 grams each. But my buddy doesn't believe it, but he's seen how I was, so he wants to try it, but he doesn't want to do it alone or with 2 people. He wants to do it with like 3 or 4 people, you know. So we're gonna have a little gathering.
You was geeked out or something, Big Chill?
I was just on like a next level, and he seen like I was here, I wasn't there. Some of the stuff I was saying to him, like he wants to try to go where I was, but I told him you can't go there because you're gonna go to another, you know, you're gonna find your own place. But I tried to explain to him where I was at and what it was happening, and he never had that experience before. He's never done DMT because he's afraid to do DMT. You know, he doesn't want to do LSD because some people done LSD and it changed them for different, you know. But he does mushrooms, but he's never like had hardcore hallucinations. Even in the dark, I got him staring at a mirror. He's seen people and stuff. I think it was more ghosts, but he did hallucinate off mushrooms. I got him to hallucinate.
Black Mirror, Big Chill?
He wants to do like acid, but he's afraid, you know. But he wants to hallucinate hardcore. But I told him, yo, bro, those mushrooms, the whitehead, you're gonna hallucinate for sure. Definitely, you're gonna see some old spirits. I never saw my father, but I saw some ancient spirits, you know, and I saw a couple aliens. Now, whether it was real, I don't know, but I've never tapped into that on DMT or on LSD or mushroom.
I thought you seen aliens before you even took mushrooms.
No, but I'm saying in my hallucinogenic trips, I've seen the aliens watching through the glass, some other motherfuckers, but I don't deal with them. Mushrooms, never saw them. LSD, never business. You know what I'm saying? But like on the death mushrooms now, I seen my people from the past, and I had conversation with them. Now, whether that was real or not, it could have been in my head, I don't know, but I got hallucinations hardcore off this mushroom that I never got. Like when I was a kid, I could tell I hallucinate off mushrooms. I got some hallucinations in my buddy's river house on mushrooms, but not in 30 years. But this shit here, oh my, and we teed it up, made some lemon tea, you know? Ooh, bro, 15 minutes, bro, 20 minutes. I was like, different stuff. Like 20 minutes later, true. My boy took about 45 minutes. One of my buddies, about an hour. But he didn't leave this. I drank the tea. I let it rinse in my mouth till the water gets cold. You know what I'm saying? About a minute. Then I would drink it. You know what I'm saying? I'd leave it stay in my... That's why like 15 minutes later, bro, I was tripping. Everybody else took like half an hour, 45. My buddy's girlfriend, 45 minutes. And like, yeah, she first time ever doing shrooms. And it wasn't good that she did those, because like him and his wife's trip was not taking her to the hospital. Now that was a bad trip. I just get away from them, man. I'm like, yeah, that's not my vibe. You're not ruining my vibe. I'm peace, love, happiness, prosperity, good fortune. I'm not hearing about no hospital. They didn't take her.
Have you ever had a bad trip, Big Chill?
No, man, there's no such thing. When you go into psychedelic realm, you go beyond good and bad. You go beyond fear, whatever. You might look scary, but it is what it is. Like, especially the DMT realm, there's no emotion. There's no nothing. You're beyond this. This is a human thing. I leave this body. There's no fear. Sometimes with acid and mushrooms, you might see some shadow or some monsters might scare you, sure, but you're still going on that ride.
But
like a roller coaster.
Have you had an experience that really spooked you before though?
Never been negative. I've seen dead bodies. I've seen people get mutilated. I've seen all kinds of crazy shit, you know, but it never scared me. No, never had a negative, and I never thought it as a negative experience. Because by the time the truth comes to the end and things make sense, it was always a positive experience to show me something to better myself or somebody else or something. It always was.
How many times? Somebody said, how many times have you blasted off?
Every time with DMT, I don't play around. It depends. You don't blast off. I had a pen, trick myself, and I got it to blast off, but it was not the same. But yeah, anytime I'm doing 0.3, 0.4, whether it's the scorpion, the snake, even if I'm smoking the changa for DMT, not in my joints. I could put changa in my joints, but I blast off changa too. And I mean like 1,000 miles an hour. You feel the wind at your face and the hair and blowing, but you know, you open your eyes and you're sitting on the chair. Ain't nothing happening. Like you're going like Mach 12. Like you're hitting that, whether you see the color portal or you don't open your eyes are closed. It's like you're sitting on the tip of a rocket. Like the blast off is real. And then once you open your eyes, it's like that fucking movie Contact, whatever, shit just stopped and you're there, man. Whether you're running on the field, you know, more times that's where I'm at, the field and the river, or you're in that spot in the dream that you're at. And you're like, how did I get here? You've been in this life already for 200 years. Like in the dream, you don't realize how you got here. You just lived that life for a couple hundred years. You don't remember at 225, you just zipped into this body. Forget about this body. And that's the best thing about DMT. You asked her. To me, man, that's the best thing about DMT is forgetting displaced. Not even knowing nothing. I'm this guy now. I'm this turtle.
Hold on, I'm getting, my bad, I'm getting a prison call real fast.
Answer that, man. Motherfuckers don't have it all the time. Put it on live, man. Put it on live.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Oh man, I'm live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, man. My boy used to do that on YouTube. Used to call people in prison. What's happening,
Tell them
Canada, man. What's going on, man?
They can hear you. Tell them where you at now.
We up in the T-Dot, man. T-Dot, old dot.
Yeah, YouTube, you know. I'm in Salinas Valley State Prison.
Right on, man.
About to be coming home very soon, shortly.
Don't tell nobody else, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, my boy, you can't hear him though. My boy Big Chill from Canada. He said,
man, up here.
He said, yeah, don't tell nobody else you coming home. Don't tell nobody.
I want to test you, man. I always want to. Some haters out there.
Yeah, like keep it to yourself.
Don't blame me for that.
Got you. Make sure you come over, man. True Life Story. Let them do a little interview, man.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to hit me like later if you can though, cause I'm like doing the live right now. We're gonna have to chop it up though.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I'll hit you later.
God bless the prisons, man. Take care of our boy.
Yeah, he been in there. He been in there about 10 years. It's been about 10, 12 years, something like that. Wait, 12, 13, 14. It's been a minute.
I was gonna say something, but I know they listening. You don't want to fuck up his shit. They'd be like, huh? Who's that fucking terrorist from Canada?
Nah, yeah, he about to be coming home soon, though.
That's good. He got kids and shit, or what?
Yeah, he got kids.
Bless. I don't want to know what he's in there for, but bless him, man. Try to tell him to keep straight. Try to show him some internet hustles or something, man. Show him YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
He said the cyanesis. He said Paniolus cyanesis. That's the one. I think that's the one you was talking about, Big Chill. The mushroom you was talking about, the white cat.
Panelius cyanesis.
Yeah, Panelius. Panelius cyanesis.
Then But it's not always death, bro. I mean, I have no past life experience. I've seen some elders and shit. I've seen the elders on some other things too. It's very spiritual. It's very connected to nature. The mushroom god that is with mushrooms. Like I take other mushrooms and you feel that essence very familiar. It's a different one. It's a different one. It's not the same one. It's not that one you think is a girl or a guy. I'm not talking about the DMT. I'm not
Said
talking
they
about the DMT
mainly
and
known,
ST.
and they mainly known across Asia, from Asia. Most species are known from Asia, but several countries
Like that
across the
China.
world still have no reports.
But I don't know where it comes from. I'll find out. I thought it came from the mountains. I thought it came from somewhere high in the mountains. I thought the guy was telling me something. I don't fucking know. I was, like I said, I was high. I don't remember, but he did tell me before everything where it came from, and they're like indigenous or something. There's some, I don't fucking know. Because I asked him all the questions. How do you grow it? Is it grown? Is it indoor or outdoor?
Yeah,
But I remember, I don't know if he grew it
the
outdoor on the mountain.
psychoactive effects in adults include hallucinations and disorientation. That's wild. That's what we want. Nah, that's wrong. Like, that's what we want.
About that one tree that's grown down by the delta. It's only grown down by the delta. In America, the part of the delta, whatever, there's one mushroom that only grows down there. I think that's some spotted one. That's a very strong one too. The delta, some river by the mountains in the delta or something. I remember Shrooms guy up here had that one, and that one was very expensive, and that was supposed to be the strongest. I don't know what name it was, but it was only by the delta. I don't even tell me the story.
Yeah.
And this one, the whiteheads only come. I don't know. He can't say Africa. Might have said China. But I don't think so. China.
It said Asia. Well, no. That's if it's those
Asia.
ones. The ones that he was just saying, they come from Asia. He said, at first he said, how many times you blasted off? About 100,000 times, it seemed like. I don't even think I ever came back. Right now, I'm just visiting. I'm just visiting, just spreading love. You feel me?
Since the first time I did DMT, this is one of the trips that I had on DMT. I'm just out living it now. Like seriously,
yeah.
I'm real, but it's still like some kind of alternative. When I hit that thing, I wasn't human. I was something else. But this is one of the lives that it showed me you live.
Yeah.
Like, and you live some weird creatures. You don't realize they're weird creatures till you come back here and you're like, what the fuck, bro? I was half octopus and half fish. And I lived in a village. I lived underwater. I could fly. And it was normal to me. Now I come here and do is walk. Like, wow. But I lived that life for like fucking 700 years. I'm only here.
I didn't even look. That one time I smoked DMT in the tub, that's the one I cannot stop thinking about because I did not. I looked like almost exactly what Frieza looked like, but no eyes. It just went all the way down to the mouth, and the mouth had sharp teeth, bro. And I was in the tub, but on this side, on the left-hand side of me, it was like a mirror to where when I look at it, it's like I was looking back at myself. But the entity that was in the tub, it wasn't me. It was this thing that looked like Frieza. It had the purple thing right here and everything, but it didn't have no eyes. And it just had like the mouth just had like some sharp, pointy teeth. And like everywhere I would turn, it would like move the same way I was moving. And I was like, man, what the hell is that thing? I wasn't scared though.
You're not afraid because you don't know fear. We only know fear here.
Yeah,
Animals
only
don't
here.
We just know fear here. And once we go to these other realms, we escape all that we know here because you forget you're here. So you engulf everything in that character that you're imagining or the dimension you're in. Because I don't think sometimes, the longer you're away, you think, oh man, I imagined that. But when it's fresh in your mind, things happen that in sync that you believe like, holy fuck, man, this shit's real. But the longer from the trip, you write it off.
Yeah, you write it. Yeah, exactly. You write it off. But you got to be like Bruce Lee said, you got to be like water. So everything you see, you become it. Like, because it's like everything you see, you will become it. If you let that happen to where it won't send you different ways. You'll just become these different things.
I want to open a laundry.
Yeah, when you're in the DMT realm, you ain't got to think about being the water because you are the water. Just simple. You are the fucking water. It's like you don't think about anything fucking else. You accept this is what it is. This is the light. until the drug starts wearing out in the brain, and then you get sucked back in this, and you're like, ah, fuck, not this place. Of all the fucking worlds I could have went back to, this fucking place, oh, it stinks, it smells. Taste my breath, oh, I'm fucking hungry. You know, like, not this fucking place. I don't even have wings here. I can't even fly here. What the fuck? Why did I choose? You don't choose. This is the one, man. For this many years. Then you get to fly to some other one. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. My girl just came in here out the blue while I'm on the live.
Somebody's-
I want to open up a laundromat. I'm just like, wait, what? Like,
Very profitable. I owned them for a few years. Made me very profitable.
like, wait, huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, that's a piece of coffee.
True, you could lease them. You get deals on. You get rebates on water, electricity. I mean, it all depends. It can make you money, man. It can make you money. Get some small little machines to put in there. Put a Bitcoin machine in there, bank machine. At
Man,
the
I want to
laundromat,
open.
make some money. Probably about, I don't know, in America, maybe about 20, 25 grand should set you up, because you got to just get the place. You can lease the machines. You don't even have to pay for the machines, bro. You can lease the machines, but you need about
That's
5 in float cash, so you can fill up your quarter machines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you lease
And
the
that's what-
machines. That means you're gonna stay updated. You're gonna always have the newest machines without even
It's
having
before.
to go and buy new ones and get rid of the old ones.
My old machines, and then I leased new ones. I couldn't believe how cheap it was. It's pretty good. It's a good deal. Yo, man, if you're smart, man, tell the big chills behind her, man. Do that, True.
Yeah.
Trust me, because it's self-sufficient too. You don't need nobody there. The
Oh,
change
yeah,
machine, it just serves itself, eh? You just go there and you empty the change machine. You know the change machine where the money changers is? And you take all the bills out of there, and then the machines are full of quarters, and then you put the quarters back in the change machine, and that becomes your float. You understand? It
Yeah.
feeds itself.
He
Trust
said,
me, man. I have one. People in my hood don't even know I own the laundromat right there at Chitue. You know? For like years, man. No, man, let the light guide you. Don't be like a deer and look into the headlights. Look the way the light is facing. Use the light for guidance. Don't be fucking awed by the light. Oh, the light. Oh, the
people say-
light. And then for infinity, you're looking at the light.
they say people say don't go to the light, man. They
No, when it's
say
ready, you can go wherever the fuck you want.
They say-
now just
they
use.
say don't go to the light because the light is the trap.
No, not really, man. The light is source, right? Light is everything. Like the light, you're talking
No,
heaven
they
or
say
something.
they saying when you go to the light, that's just the light is coming back out of the womb, back into existence as somebody different, stripped of everything you know.
Yeah, well, you go too close to the light, it will be burnt. Oh, fuck, what? Butterflies will be burned with light. But the true light, the truth, the light, the way, the will, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that
Yeah.
kind of light. The first, from Big Bang, we had darkness, then there was light. Without light, we're walking into walls. Maybe. But without light, we could see like bats. Why we got ears for? Sonar. Why we got hair all over our bodies? Sonar. To hear sound. We don't necessarily got to see. Sight is just some of our senses. You know, some blind people know their way around. They don't bump into walls. People that can see fucking bump into walls, hit their funny bone. How come blind people don't do that? And they're blind.
Yeah. You see the one
Come on.
blind dude that do the little clicks like the dolphins, and then make him able to see around him, but he do little clicks.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Some of them do like Daredevil, man. They have that sound sensory shit. And I don't know how they can do that radar, because humans are not allowed or not supposed to be able to do that. But of course we can do that.
Well, I
Just
think
like
we can.
bats,
I think we
have
can.
hair.
I think we can evolve any aspect of ourselves to become damn near anything. I
But
think
that's why
we
we have
can.
little legs and our arms and all these little tiny hairs. That's like spiders, and that's like flies and bats. That's
Yeah.
a type of. Every one of those hairs are antennas, but we don't tap into that sonar radar because we're relying too much on sound and light, vision.
Vision,
You know, we don't care about-
sound, light, taste. We
Yeah.
rely on all the senses we got.
Right, bro. You go in darkness for 24, for 50 hours, 2, 3 days, and you will enhance all your other senses. You will smell better. You will hear better. That's the whole thing. Once you cut off your sound, all other senses are like enhanced. And you also have 2 other senses that you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? And you can tap into those senses too, right? Because we really have 7 senses. We don't have 5. Some say more, but I can only teach you 7. 2 extra.
Huh. Yeah.
But I can't tell you, you got to join my
It's
class on
7
YouTube.
senses.
It's just kidding.
Man, just try to name 7 senses. Can you? Echolocation. Yeah. Try to name. Can you name 7 senses, Big Chill?
Exactly. You can name 5. But like I said, you have 2 other ones that I can teach you about. But you got to join my course for $49.99. Join the Patreon, highest tier, and I will tell you the secrets of mankind for only $49.99. Just kidding. I don't have no Patreon.
I
I'm
need
joking.
5 people.
Precognition, prescience.
I give everything away for free, man. Man, business. But those 2 senses, yeah, you tell me 5, and then see if you can figure out the other 2. I know Dre knows them.
I mean, intuition, precognition, prescience.
There's more. That's what I'm saying. There's more, but you got to take 2 at a time. But half the people don't even use 2 senses.
Like sense of orientation. Like some people don't even need to look at a map or anything. They know where everything is already.
Oh, yeah.
What's that called? Peripheral vision or something?
Peripheral.
I
Vision.
can't say that.
Peripheral
I can't say
vision.
I get paranormal vision, man. I see dead people. And they see me too. That's the most fucked up thing. What you looking at? I'm like, the ghost saw me look at him. And then he'll be like, follow me around, talking to me. And then I'll pretend like I didn't see him. But he knows I fucking saw him because they know I got that extra sense. And I can't ignore him. Then I just look him right in the eyes and tell him, yo, fuck off, man.
Man,
With the family. Don't bug me now.
I'm what's
They
the
disappear.
name? I'm avoiding all ghosts and spirits. I'm avoiding all of them. If I see a shadow, I act like it wasn't even there. I just keep it pushing. I'm not giving it no kind of eye recognition, cause then it's gonna start toying with me and be like, see, I'm over here. It's like, nah, we not playing those games. I'm gonna cut you off right now.
Then all of a sudden you see somebody that sees you, that hears you, you're gonna fucking talk a storm to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell you want to, like, can you call this person for me? Can you call it? I was like, man, what year are you from, man? Fucking 1814, motherfucker, man. Those people you want to call it dead, man. You see, if you see any light around, man, go up it like a pole, but don't go down. Go up, higher frequency, man. I said, man, this is 2023, motherfucker. Everybody you know is dead already. Go find them.
But your boy be calling people on
You know?
on the ghost box.
Well, my next brethren, that's why the ghost is all around me now, because I was at my brethren's house and we were talking to some spirits. We were talking to some aliens, really, but the spirits were jealous that we weren't wanting to talk to them, so they were a little bit pissed off, you know?
Yeah.
But we were trying to talk to some different aliens up there by Alpha Centauri, you know?
You
Some
know
of
who?
the Samaritans.
No,
that
you know who
planet
he
Earth.
really need to talk to though, Big Chill? Jimmy Hoffa.
Hoffa? I don't know if Cody did a Hoffa. I think Cody might have.
I don't know.
I'm not
Blind
sure.
people hallucinate.
Maybe Steve Huff or Hope Paranormal. They're fighting right now. Steve and Buddy from Hope Paranormal. They used to be best friends. They're fighting, but and also Gold Rush Paranormal. The Greek guy, he's pretty cool. Like, these are just people that have been.
What you
following
said?
some content.
You said they fighting
Okay.
right now.
Paranormal and Steve Huff. Everybody knows Steve Huff, the bald-headed white
Yeah.
guy, but they're like dark. They're too dark. I don't like that vibe. The guy from Gold Rush Paranormal, Stavros, whatever his name is, he's a good guy. And you see spirits because he's Greek. They talk to him in Greek. He gets some good response, like, you know. But right now, yeah, I just promote Cody ITC, and oh, sorry, man, I can't forget Dalen. Oh, I can't. That's my brother Dalen, a new guy from, I think he's in Philly.
Man, Cody ITC need to talk to Jimmy Hoffa.
Check out Dalen too, man. Half of the Ghost Brothers.
Jimmy Hoffa,
You know?
like Malcolm X,
Does he
or
have
Martin Luther King, or he needs
Check
to
it.
go
Yeah, he
all the
talked
way
about-
back. He needs to go
Bro,
all
he
the way
talked-
back. Pharaoh,
Go and
one of the pharaohs.
go and look at his Dr. Martin Luther King and his
Yeah.
Malcolm X. Oh, yeah, go and look. Oh man, Doc. Whoa, yo, bro. Dr. King got lots to say, man. You can check it out and even ask him about certain people, like that other guy, Al Sharpton. Did he have
Yeah.
anything to do with your thing? Because they said Al Sharpton sold him out, and he said no. Al Sharpton was his close friend. Well, you got to hear what the doctor.
Hey, that's
has to
crazy
say.
because I just was like even what's the other dude, man? I keep forgetting his name. Dang. They were saying that's the dude that sold him out, and then
Or even ask him too about Jesse Jackson.
yeah.
Yeah, Jesse. He asked him about Jesse, and I can't remember what he says about. I can't remember, man. I don't remember the whole thing. I don't remember. Al Sharp. I don't know. I can't even. I don't know if it's Jesse. No, Jesse. He might have said was cool. That was his friend, and he might have said like Al
Yeah,
Sharp.
Jesse. Nah, yeah, Jesse Jackson. That's what
Jesse Jackson.
Judge Joe Brown was talking about Jesse Jackson. And he was saying it
Al
wasn't Jesse Jackson, it was somebody else. He actually said the name of the guy that, because it was,
But you can hear
man,
Dr.
it's wild that when you find out, like, the CIA and the police and different ones like that was doing this stuff back then.
Listen, brother. I'm a white man, so I can say this. You don't have to say this, truth, okay? Because it might get you killed. But I don't give a fuck. And plus, I'm in Canada. I'll be honest with you. Okay, maybe FBI, CIA had something to do with it. For real, the CIA had something to do with it. Guaranteed. But yo, Farrakhan killed him. Farrakhan, his king, and Farrakhan, when he was a kid, killed Malcolm X. They killed Dr. Martin Luther fucking King with the help of, I don't know which one, maybe FBI. Not so much CIA, but for
Allegedly.
sure FBI.
Allegedly, because I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, man. FBI.
But
killed
I heard that it came from inside his own people, though. I did hear that. But,
Those guys recently got off, and Farrakhan said no, they didn't do it. The CIA, yes, the CIA was involved, but so was the Nation of Islam. Farrakhan
it
said
was
they
the
didn't
CIA
kill Malcolm
or
X.
the
Everybody
FBI.
think
It was
they
one
did.
of them. That shit was crazy, bro.
Right.
I said it's wild because, like, even that stuff that y'all was talking to, was that you, Dre, just earlier talking about? Well, yeah, you said you can't bring that up. I forgot. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But I was seeing that story, and it was showing the one of Anne Frank.
Let's not get you demonetized.
Yeah, it was just they started off with that Anne Frank story, and they were saying how all that was
With Anne
fake.
Frank, man, I read.
Yeah.
They made
I
us read
didn't-
that.
I
Come
never
on,
said that.
Huh?
it's real,
I,
man.
I've never said that.
No, I said I was
House,
watching
man.
that thing y'all told me to watch, and I went and I was watching it on Rumble, and that's what they was saying. They had they knew the people that had wrote it and had everything that happened, and they was breaking it down, and I was like, dang, bro. They said it wasn't even her handwriting. I guess the father had paid. I gotta dive more into that because it was trippy. Because it was like everything that they said was happening, basically they were saying wasn't happening.
Some things in that are not really like not true, like in the sense that they could be or they couldn't be, but it's more like the side character type shit, so it doesn't really matter. What's
Yeah.
actually 100% factual is when they have like
Fine.
historical things that they
Fine,
quote
true.
that actually
That-
did happen that you got like a paper trail with, and a
Yeah.
lot of it is actually true.
Yeah. That with the Anne Frank thing, that's what they was doing. They was going over that paper trail. And they was showing they had her handwriting, they had that handwriting of her little diary, and I was like, whoa, bro, this is trippy. I ain't saying that it's true, but I'm saying I would like to look into it further because you always get that one side of the story and you just follow it. And you never hear another side or another side. You just follow the first one they give you. And like that's basically what they did.
But imagine, say the whole world it was just like, say, just black people. Everybody else, any white person you see, you kill them. You just kill them because you get away. No, no more. Would you let me stay in your attic? True. And if they caught me up there, they'd kill your whole family. Would you do that? Would you let me live there? Meaning that if they caught me in your house, they would kill you and all your family. Would you let me live there?
Nah.
No, you see, and those people let her live there. That it's a was it an Austrian couple? But they were like.
No, I remember the story. They told it. They gave it to everybody that was in school out here. It's a part of history.
And even like one of her friends turned in her brother, right? Her brother got killed because he seen one of her childhood friends or something. And
What was that?
Friend that he would give.
What was that one movie that they came out with? And they was showing how they was doing them. You feel me? They was
But
like,
I don't want to.
they come in, they be like, hey, you know, do you got some Jews here? And it's like, no, I don't. And they go and search and they find them. They like, oh, I hear them in the walls. They don't even try to pull them out. They just go. Dude was like, nah, go over there. Brought all of them in and just start shooting through the wall, and just shot it all up. I was like, golly, bro, that's.
If you had brown, it shot you right away, no matter what. If your eyes were blue, green, or something else, they would investigate the situation. But if you had brown eyes, they shot you and investigated later because the Jews got the brown eyes, right?
Did you watch? Did you see Hotel Rwanda?
I think I saw it. Yeah, we studied Rwanda in school, so I know some people that were up there. It was crazy, man. Canada, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy what happened there. We got a lot of Rwanda refugees and stuff too, man. I got some friends like no arms and no legs and shit. That was like Hutu and like that was genocide from one tribe to another. You know that was fucked up. Now you're in Canada, the same tribes.
What happened to all the? What happened to all the people from Chicheway?
No, they all moved to Chicheway. The Zuni and the Tutsi.
No, I'm saying all the. I'm talking about all the Newfies. What happened to all the Newfies?
Newbie's dead long time, man. We have one in every block. We're like Hancock. We can't be too close to each other, the superpowers. We only have one Newfie per fisherman. You like that story? You can only handle one Newfie. I'll trust me. I'm in my say, where's that crazy Newfie guy? He used to be a dreadlock. Oh, he's over there. They'll tell you straight up. But some people walk by me, don't even recognize me, man. Still, you know.
The Newfies just breeded with the others, huh?
Hey, we get around, brother. We get around. We mix with everything and anything, man. Like seriously, if you look in the history of the world, you'll see the Newfies were everywhere.
Hey,
bro.
but what type of religion did the Newfies have?
Anything but Catholic.
Huh?
They're Catholic because the Catholics came there and raped all the native and the white and all the other kids that were there. So Newfoundland don't like Catholic people. We burned down the churches and they don't like Catholics. There probably might be some Catholic church and some Catholic schools, but like, yeah, they don't like Catholics. They're more like Protestant, Christian. Yeah. Some Muslim brothers, a lot of immigration there, a lot of Muslim brothers, a lot of Aboriginal too, Cree and Micmac. There's no Biaktuk because they're all dead, but there's Cree and Micmac. No native reserve in the island of Newfoundland because they killed all the Biaktuk. There's no native reserve because all the Biaktuks died. The Cree and the Micmac killed them too. The last one died, my great-great-great-great-grandfather. In 1886, supposed to be, but he had like fucking 114 fucking wives. Tell me he was the last Biaktuk to die with 114 wives.
How is that? That is impossible.
That's when the claim to the land died. That's when the claim to the land died. The British said he had royal blood, but all of his wives were royal too. I'm fucking royal, motherfucker. That's my fucking land, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, he looked like a spitting image, and that means a twin of fucking the last Biaktuk to die, down to the nose. The picture of the Biaktuk guy had these nose hairs. He never clipped his nose hairs. These long nose hairs sticking out. Yeah. And when you see the picture of my grandfather, had the same nose hairs, bro, sticking out his nose. My grandfather is dark. Like in the summertime when him go up in Labrador and hunt, yo, man, you don't even know him, man. Like, I mean, like Black Daddy turned blue. You know, the sun turns different color. and these native people, their brown changes to like it's like a blackness, bro. Like weird, man. Like
That's
fucking weird. Me,
what's that other name of the people you said? That's
I
them,
got
man.
my father, but I'll show you my mother. My mother's brown skin, and she's about 5'2". She looked like a little Eskimo girl. You say, "Where's your igloo?" You know, you see my mom.
Yeah, we see moms before.
Chinese. She doesn't smoke weed, and she has Chinese eye. Some of our Newfie cousins and stuff that live in Labrador look actual Asian because we also have Chinese in our family from like
your
4 generations.
Your mom's is hilarious though, Big Chill. When she was talking about Donald Trump that time, it was so funny. It was hilarious.
Up now, I showed her Fox News because all she watches CNN, and she's like, you know what? I can't handle all this hatred. There's too much hatred on this channel. I say, Mom, there's another American one, you know. But she say she don't like Trump.
How
but
do
they hate him too
how
much.
do y'all get American news? I thought ain't y'all having problems with y'all president? Ain't y'all president like weird?
My mom watches Chicago news, Philadelphia, New Jersey. I'm like, Mom, why don't you watch our news? You know, but she likes to watch like New York, Chicago, LA. She knows more than going on in LA. She'll tell me stuff what's going on in LA. I don't even fucking know shit. You know, I don't know shit was going on in Miami, but she watches them all. You know, when you get that age 70, instead of reading the newspaper, now they can see the news real time. When the newspaper came out, they were getting the news late, a day later. Now, once I show Mom internet 2 years ago, everything's live, it's over, bro. They still want to know what's happening, you know. So it's cheaper than casino or bingo. It's free, so I show her all the news channels, man.
My mama, that's all my mama watch, Big Chill, is the news. She always say, she'll tell me something that happened, and she'll go, you don't know because you don't watch the news. I forgot you don't watch the news, so you don't know.
That's exactly what she told me. I said, that's not true, man. No, she goes, what? Come, because now she knows she can put it on a channel and rewind it so you can see what.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even know she do that. I didn't even know she knew how to do that, to review live and to go back to a certain time. But she knew that, and everything is voice now. We got the new converter for her. She don't even have to press 9. All she has to do is say shit, and the converter does everything. Whatever you ask it to do, like Siri on the computer. Bro.
Right on the remote. Right on the remote. You just tell it, and it'll do it. It'll go to whatever channel or whatever you're looking for.
Converter says, I'm fine. What can I do for you? Oh, how are you, though? I'm feeling fine. What channel can I get for you? Are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'm doing fine. Which channel would you like? 24? They already know that she's going to ask 24, the news channel, you know?
Yeah.
Because the computer don't want to talk to her no more. She already asked the computer 2 times, how are you? The computer want to talk to her. But it's like it's a fucking friend. Sometimes I see her, I say, who the fuck you talking to? She talking to the fucking computer, man.
Hey, that's like, better. She probably be talking to the TV and watching the news.
Our TV don't talk yet. The next one we're gonna get is gonna talk to her, but this one, don't talk. The one upstairs and at our place,
she just be talking to she be talking to the picture.
No, she ain't got that. She's early stages of dementia. She just likes to argue and fight sometimes, but she ain't into hearing voices or seeing shit. Trust me, I'm on top. Yeah, because
my old neighbor, man, was in there. It sounded like she was in there arguing. I went to her door. She was in there watching wrestling. I said, what the hell? I said, WWE got you acting like this? Out here loud.
My uncle used to theatrical conversations with his keychain.
Oh, wow.
With his keychain, man. Yeah, his dementia got crazy a little bit close to the end. And some next level stuff. Beyond thinking he was living in 1932 or whatever, and time was different, all different things like that dementia. Yeah. Luckily, he was not violent or aggressive, or any of his thoughts were like, like violent or aggressive. My other aunt and my uncle, when they passed, was a little different because they were like seeing stuff that weren't so happy and nice. They were scared most of the time. But my uncle was like cool, telling people, yo, I ain't ready yet, man. You guys relax, chill out, don't rush me.
Ain't
like
that,
he was talking to dead.
I think it's kind
It
of
was crazy.
wild how, like, you know, I'll be hearing the stories of like certain family members that I know that had dementia and they was like violent to where, you know, you couldn't like have them at the house. That's a trippy thing right there. I wonder what make them violent.
Because they don't remember. They think you're holding them against their will, for one. They want their money and their wallet. They think you
Oh
stole
my
everything
God.
from them.
That's
Kidnapped.
yeah, that's one that's from two such different people. That's one of the things I heard, the money thing.
And they want to know. And then where's their wife? Where's their other kid? And then they don't recognize you. You're their son. And they tell you you're lying to me. You are not my son. My son is this, that. My son's only 24. You're like 6. You're not my son. And they don't
Yeah.
remember. And the most fucked up thing is when they don't remember family members. I've seen grandchildren take it so personal at certain ages because
Yeah.
their grandparents don't recognize them. Like even my grandmother, she didn't recognize some of her family. When I took my kids down to see her, bro, she never even seen my son Onyx. Yo, she know everything about my son. She know everything. Like the love that I have for my grandmother is like next level. And like some people she forgot about, some of her own children. And she never forget them. I don't know why, but she remembered me and she remembered my kids, Jade and Onyx, and my other cousin that came from Toronto, my aunt that lived there, her daughter was there and her kids. My grandmother see her all the time too. She'd be going back home all the time. I wasn't home for like 18, 19 years. And Crystal was home, or not Crystal, Angela was home all the time and seen grandma, but she didn't recognize her. And she took it so personal. I tell her, you know, it's the dementia. It's the
Yeah.
dementia. But you weren't always good to your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? You weren't always good. And grandma, remember, she forget about the fuckery people. They remember the good people. I got no... That's what she told me before, you know, like, people look at these people think I'm stupid. Like, some people think she's dumb, but she's very smart. She just don't waste her last energies on different people that were really there for the ones that she loved. She has a special daughter that was handicapped, big woman now, and the family not treat her right. So grandma, don't forget the family like that. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't
Yeah.
stupid in her old age. And she used to love watching wrestling. Enough of the other family wouldn't let her watch wrestling. When she by me and mom's house, we let her do whatever the heck she want to do. That's my grandmother. That's my mom's mother. How you gonna say no? You want to
Yeah.
watch Hulk Hogan? Let her watch it. If you want to read the newspaper, let her watch it. Why are you gonna give her crossword and crayons and shit? She don't want that yet. If she wants it, she can have it. Let her watch WWF. My other aunts and uncles wouldn't let her watch TV, and yo, that would piss her off, eh?
They probably
It'll piss
thought
her off.
they probably thought they was helping, trying to help her regain her memory or something.
But the WWF would make her remember everything, but they thought it was like childish. What you need to watch 1980s wrestling? None of your fucking business. Whatever the fuck she want, let her do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
You know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That just
My
watching
grandmother-
that gonna bring back those memories. Some of them.
George the Animal Steel has a cut on his forehead that goes down his face. It was given to him in 1978 in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, at the fucking Valley Mall, whatever there. He was beating up Hulk Hogan at the time. It was fixed, of course. My grandmother was front center, and Hulk Hogan was taking a beating. And my grandmother loved Hulk Hogan, okay?
Yeah.
And inside my fucking grandmother's purse must have been an iron. You know those old metal irons that the old people have? You don't plug in. It's just this cast iron thing that you stick on the stove. It gets so hot, and you fucking... It's not. There's no water in it. It's just solid cast iron. You hold it, and you flatten your clothes. It's just solid. It weighs a
Yeah.
good 10.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Man, that was in my grandmother's purse. My grandmother clocked George the Animal Steel over his head, bro. Clocked him. He got a big scar out of his head. You'll tell you, they got a
Damn.
story about the Newfie woman in Corner Brook, Newfoundland. Her name is Elma. I don't want to say her last name if he says her last name because me and her share the same last name. Elma, man. Well, Reed is another last name. She might have been holding Reed. That was her name before she married my grandfather.
Hey,
But
so she
Elma-
smacked him with the iron.
Hogan tells that story. Whenever he used to come to Corner Brook, like they got big time WWF. They stopped coming. There's no arena there, so they stopped coming to Newfoundland. Maybe they went to St. John's. But when they used to travel around to all the arenas, man, they would come by our house up in Country Road and Curling. All the wrestlers, The Rock's father, all the wrestlers, man. And they would see Elma, man, and even George the Animal Steel. My grandmother never realized it was fake. She always thought it was real, even back then. She became friends with George the Animal Steel. He'd come over, get some of her homemade bread. But Hulk Hogan, he never came to my grandmother's funeral or nothing. Maybe nobody ever told him or something. I don't know. But anytime back in the 70s and the 80s, they were around. I never seen them in the late 80s or the 90s. The Rock's father, yeah, 'cause he has family in Brooklyn too. But like Hulk Hogan, even George the Animal Steel, the Iron Sheik, you'd be surprised. Quite a few professional wrestlers died in Newfoundland, true. They overdosed on drugs or they died in car accidents because there's big cliffs in Newfoundland. And if you're drunk, you go right off the cliff and drop hundreds of feet. Yeah, a lot of professional. I believe the Iron Sheik died in Newfoundland. A few other wrestlers. Like, there's no curse in Newfoundland, but I mean, a few of them have passed away there because in the 70s and the 80s, they used to go there to wrestle. Yeah, man. My grandmother beat George the Animal Steel, bro. Beat him. She loved Hulk Hogan, bro. You can't say nothing about Hulk Hogan. If you said Hulk Hogan or wrestling was fake, she'd slap you. Pop you right. Yo, don't even joke fucking around. And none of her kids like wrestling. Even my mom, whatever. I liked wrestling as a kid. And she used to force them to watch it when they was like young, but nobody liked it because she forced them,
never did. I never did. I like the cartoon when they came up with the WWF cartoon, but then I didn't really, I didn't watch it too often, but I knew everybody. Junkyard Dog, Iron Sheik, Randy Macho Man Savage. My favorite ones was the Ultimate Warrior though.
When Hulk Hogan went bad, I don't even know wrestling when the Rock was in it. I never watched wrestling with Rock and Cena. Never watched any wrestling at that time. I quit watching wrestling before that. Like, I don't know the Rock was in there. Never knew that shit, man. But like, he's a good guy too. His dad, they good people. And Edge and Christian, those two white guys, they used to work at this bar behind the Loose Moose. The Edge was a bodyguard for Motley Crue and all these bands, and Christian, his other brother. Those are the two tall white fucking guys from WWE, WWF. They're like 6'9". They're pretty tall guys and cool guys, man. The one, I think Christian, the second one that came to WWE, not the first one. Christian was a guy work at our place for a minute, man. We got a lot of scuffles. That guy is like, in WWE looks like a good fighter, but in real life, like a lot of these guys can fight in real life too. Like when I used to work at the bar and they used to come. Man, a lot of
they
the
tried
WWE
to play us. They tried to play us and give us a new Ultimate Warrior. Like, what nobody gonna recognize that new guy wasn't, him. He just wasn't him.
I remember Ultimate Warrior. He was proper, but didn't he die or something, man?
Yeah,
so
he
that's
died.
Why I didn't. Okay.
And then
Like, I remember Goldberg. I was around the beginning of Goldberg. I didn't like that Jewish guy. I didn't care if he was Jewish, whatever, but his ego never lose. And nobody likes Goldberg because people that I know that was in the WWE, he hurt some people, Goldberg. He never obeyed the rules. Nobody in WWE liked him. But for some reason, Vince McMahon was good to Goldberg. You remember Goldberg, the bald-headed dude?
Yeah.
Never lost a match.
Yeah.
But he lost, right? Did he eventually lose against Triple H or The Rock or somebody?
I don't remember.
Remember? No, I think someone was telling me the other day, no, he lost. I said, I don't know. But I remember his thing was he never lose. Somehow, some way he would cheat or somebody would help him and he never lost. And I didn't like that.
You get that iron from your grandma.
No Jewish folks. I'm not a Jew, you're a Jew. We don't want no Jew or transgender jokes. You know that. No, I'm just kidding.
Get that iron from your grandma and crack somebody with it.
Oh yeah, man. But yeah, you heard him tell the story about Elma, bro. My grandmother was serious, bro. She cracked him right in the head, broke his head open, and if you look in the voltage, you can see that. Like, I'm sure the WWF would love to have her purse. I don't know where that cast iron is, man. They had houses that fucking burned down. They had houses that fucking lit on fire. Like, they lived in a house one time, True was on a mother, living in it for like 12 years. All of a sudden, one day, it started to move, and my grandfather said, something don't feel right. He felt wheezy. Told everybody, get the fuck out the house. As the last person step out the house sunk into the ground, bro.
Dang.
Some crazy shit, yeah. Then one house, all these blackbirds were on the roof. And my grandfather, like, what the fuck? And superstition, it means like has something to do with fire, you know? So he's like, fuck that. Everybody get out the fucking house. We're leaving. Everybody in the house left, took all the little kids, went and picked some blueberries. When they came back, the house was gone, man. It burnt in a fire. Everything burnt. Yeah, man.
So
But the crows landing on the house made my grandfather leave. The crows landing on the house, true. True story, bro. True.
You know Drake retiring from rap.
No, man. Drake's cloning himself right now. He's making 4 clones. One of his clones are going to be 5'2", a little munchkin, so he can rap Kendrick Lamar. Don't worry, Munchkin Drake is coming. It's unhuman and disrespectful.
He
to,
dropped
rap.
He dropped a little Drake. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Drizzy. I don't know if he got hit in a car accident because nobody's seen him. I asked some people's in the city. Has he been spotted? Has he been at the strip joint? I don't know what's up with him. I don't know. I have no. When I see him, right? I haven't seen on no online present. He hasn't had no gambling streams. Usually he's on Rumble at least 3-4 times a week gambling, and he hasn't had no live stream gambling. So either he's hurt. Kendrick hurt his feelings.
Man,
like, come on, riders should have been ready by now. Come on, like, what's going on?
You can't stop Drizzy. You gotta keep
Maybe he's
going.
getting more. Maybe he's getting more BBLs or some breast implants because I heard he got all implants, muscles. So who knows, man? I don't think it's the real Drizzy. I'm just saying.
Man, I hope he did. I didn't even dive deep into that to try to find that out. If all his muscles is fake.
I don't know. Like, he was a scrawny guy, but people could get big too. I don't know, man.
Yeah, as you get older, your bones get thicker. You get kind of thick as you get older. But about him putting fake muscles on, I know he couldn't have went that far. I don't know now rapper went that far. You can pay for
It's fucked up, but apparently, like, it's not just the muscles; it's other things that they can get fake too. That adds a couple extras. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. But that's Jimmy said that. Yo, no, yeah, man. They were with him before and then after. They say, yo, that things don't happen like that as you get older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild.
But when you got that kind of money, even man is breaking their legs, true, and giving themselves an extra 4 or 5 inches in height.
Yeah, I seen the short dude do that.
Break it above your knee. Yeah, and you can give yourself up to 8 fucking inches. I'm 6'3". Imagine being fucking 7'1" or no 7 or 6'11". Holy fuck.
South Park had their version of that. Remember South Park did that?
Yeah, but it's real now.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. It heals in 2 years. Solid bone mass. They put the screws in your plate. Now it'll cost you, I think, $1 million an inch or something. I don't know, $2 million an inch or something.
I seen the black dude that did it.
They showed that a long time ago in a Japanese manga called I forgot what it's called, but I think it's Baki the Grappler, where his stepbrother did that to himself.
Shit, I supposed to go to the store to get the wifey some mix for her JD, man, and the store closed at 9. Shit, now I gotta go to the bodega. I forgot. Thanks, True. Thanks, True. He called me, told me go there before 9 o'clock. Got her a nice bottle of some Jack Daniels. It's Freaky Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking out the Velcro suit. Yeah, Velcro suit and the swing, bro. So it's gonna get crazy tonight. We might have invited over our Asian friend. I'm just saying, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we might.
We're not.
I gotta do the same thing. Gotta make that quick store run.
Yeah, man, I fucking forgot to get her Coke and some Sprite, and she likes to mix up the JD on some. You ever have Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not my flavor, but I mean, it's all right when you mix up with a little bit of Sprite and some Coke.
Yeah, I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to be like, make a girl be like, yeah, I don't even drink. I drunk it before though, but yeah, I like drinking stuff I can drink straight.
Yeah, me too, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't really mix shit. I mean, I'll do ice cubes, keep it cold, or I like to chill the bottles, you know. But I like rum, man. I used to bartend and I used to drink rum and vodka, and I don't get drunk when I drink rum or vodka. Drink whiskey or fucking Cabassier, 2-3 drinks, I'm fucking too wasted.
That
So I wanted,
Cabassier,
oh, that Cabassier, bro, that shit fucked me up, and that shit ain't cheap out here in Canada, because you know our money ain't that. We got that funny money, man. What is it?
You got that money that be laughing at you?
Well, fuck, man. I guess what? It's $68 on your dollar. So what are you paying for? Like even a bottle of Hennessy. What is it, 26 or a 40 of Hennessy? We don't have. We got 26s and 60. What's a small bottle? What's a 26 of Hennessy go for up there?
Probably about $20.
You see, there's like fucking, and it shouldn't even be that much because exchange should be like maybe 27, 28 bucks, but it's like $38.
Oh hell no!
For a fucking small one, bro. Yeah, it's like crazy. Even a big bottle of
Patron. When I go get the Patron only $18.
Same thing, man. Fuck that Patron up here. I don't know why it's a premium. It's like fucking basically like champagne with rum. It's not even that fucking crazy. But up here, yeah, $38 for that 26, and you're paying what? 18?
Yep, $18. It went down because at first it went up to almost like $25, and then it just dropped back down to 18 because everybody on the Casamigos right now.
I think we got that Casamigo. I don't know. Was it that one or the Locust? One fucking one that was illegal in Canada. They got up here now, man. Then it was the Costa Loco, one of those Spanish fucking. But there's no sale on booze up here. You'll rarely ever see sale at a liquor store. Maybe beer store if it's promotion. But yeah, man, you up here we pay full price for liquor. You try that Crystal Skull, the fucking Newfie vodka, Dan Aykroyd, the Ghostbusters guy.
No, I haven't tried that
yet.
one.
I think it's either tequila or fucking rum, but I think it's tequila. But yeah, try that, man. It's nice. Straight. If you like drinking straight, it has a nice.
When you about to go to the store, Big Chill?
Yeah, I'm heading out. You heading out too, or what? You closing YouTube? I don't want to head on you, man. Sorry.
No, I'm about to. I gotta head out too. So I'm gonna head out, but then I'm gonna run it back in a minute. Like once I get done doing everything I gotta do, I'm gonna run it back because I gotta run across the street real fast.
Yeah, I gotta call the embassy. Check out on my boy Chris Muslis. Hopefully the Trinidad police released him. But yeah, man, we'll link up, bro. If I see you live, I'm on, man. I'll be back. All
right. We'll be back, YouTube. Peace out.
I love you too. Peace.
All right, Drizzy Dre.